Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Real quick, I wanted to just explain to you guys and talk to you about customizing your bait casting reel simply by adding a different handle. There's several ways to customize a bait casting reel by switching out the spool, changing out the handle, a few other different mods you can make. Of course, if you know about Hedgehog Tackle, they carry a bunch of different aluminum stuff for different reels. If you guys have been following the channel, if you haven't, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button and all that and a little bell, because you're going to want to buckle up and hang on. We got a lot of stuff to talk about this season coming up. But real quick, I'm going to tell you that I just ran to Rogers Sporting Goods. They had all these jigs for $1 each. They're their house jigs. We got some big ones, big football heads. Got 3 different colors there. Kind of a mid-sized color that just looked like a good color, and then I got 4 of the more finesse jigs because I was getting a little thin on my jig. So okay, we got that out of the way. And they got 50-cent blades if you guys want to go up. This isn't the only size or colors they have. They have the silver or the gold, but I just needed those for some of the spinnerbaits I had. 50 cents each. They got a big bins up there. You can get whatever you need at Rogers Sporting Goods. All right, on to the main focus of this one. Whoa, woo, look, it's getting a little hairy up here. To the main focus of this video, which is to explain to you like how I go about doing what I do with my reels, not necessarily single lifestyle. Even if I didn't do that, I would still be ordering handles, reels, knobs, stuff like that off Aliexpress. They're way cheaper. Don't get me wrong, if you guys got the money and can afford the Mega Bass, handles, ZPI, all that kind of stuff, that's cool and all. But another option, and a lot cheaper option. Now, sometimes you're going to get junk. I'll try to tell you and explain to you some of the stuff that I get, but in all honesty, it's still worth, say, I'll tell you about this one. This right here, these knobs, if you guys watched the other live video, they came on this little jinky looking handle. These are they don't unscrew or any of that. But one good thing about this stuff coming from China, I'm pretty sure the Chinese have not ever heard of super glue, because none of these foam handles that I've ordered coming from off Aliexpress have been glued. So all you have to do, and of course most of these, this isn't even that tight to where you can do it with your thumb, and you can just pull these off. Wow, awesome, right? So you're like, well, wait a minute, Charlie, I don't have that on my handle. So if you want to use your handle, for any of you Abu Garcia guys that have the foam handles already and their foam's getting worn out, almost any foamed handle you see on AliExpress, because they'll sell the knobs too, but you'll find the knobs for like $7. You'll find the whole handle for like $8.50. So just order the whole handle if you don't want to switch out the whole handle, which you can. And if any of you guys don't know about that, I guess I should tell you real quick. It's real simple and easy to change. Any of these handles will fit on Abu Garcia, Daiwa, and with this little adapter, any of your Shimano reels. So if you want to switch out using that simple little adapter right there, some of these handles will come with it if you specify it's for Shimano, or it's basically there's a 8x5 or 7x4 millimeter specification, or you can order these separately for like 3 of them for $2 or $3 off of AliExpress. But what I recommend, what I started to do, because I was the guy that, I did the single lifestyle, I'd cut down the stock handles. Like here's a stock one off of this reel. I like to just take that off and get it out of the way. That way if I go to sell this, I want to put this thing back together to stock, just stick that handle on it, sell it or whatever. Any modifications I've done, I can just take that on. I can actually take this off, put it on a different reel or whatever. So I kind of like to just take off the stock one, throw it out of the way, modifying, right? So what you do is, if say you really like these red ones, right, but you don't want 110 millimeter, whatever, that thing's huge. You can, or you want an aluminum handle, but you can't find any with the exact color knobs. All of these that I bought, like I said, coming from AliExpress, which is mainly from China. Some reason they have like the Russian Federation and they have other different places, but I don't know what all that's about. But all of these, and even the ones these that came from eBay, they just slide off, and they all like interchange. Some might be a little loose, and I don't add any glue to them because I may want to switch them again. So I just put that cap on, and when I screw that cap on, now sometimes the caps don't cross, you know, the. I guess I should explain it this way. A lot of times these are totally different. They may be, you know, the bearings and all that. The ones I use, like this one right here, I have one somewhere. Yeah, this one is 85 millimeters. It's like the Daiwa knobs and everything else will fit on it, and that's what I was doing there for a while. And some of these newer ones like this one, I haven't really checked yet. I don't think this is quite the same as Daiwa. I think it's more like a Shimano. But the good thing is that I don't even, you know, if I don't want to use that, I just simply take off this cap. And if you guys order a set and they for some reason are glued, that would surprise me. I would be highly surprised if these things actually came glued on. Like they're a tight fit, and then sometimes what you're putting them on may not be a super tight fit. But see, like that, that's a tight fit. Goes right on. Put your cap on, tighten it down tight. You can switch out the knobs super easy. Yeah, that was a tight fit. Now some of these will fit loose. Let's try this one. No, that fits good. Which way is it? Yeah, see, like these have a tendency to be a little loose, it seems like, but if they are, I just wrap like one little wrapping of tape, and it usually tightens it right up, and then put the cap on. Like I said, when you put the cap on, just make sure you, and it may look like it squeezes the foam a little bit, which is perfectly fine. I haven't had any issues with that. You see how it'll kind of squeeze the foam up a little. So that's what I wanted to let you guys in on, that quick and easy way to do it. Like I said, if you have an Abu Garcia that's already got the foams getting completely destroyed, you're actually real lucky, because any of these you don't even have to switch out handles. But like, say for instance, if you have the that came off the PW 100, and you bought that reel because it's super lightweight, but you're like, I need to do away with those black knobs because I don't like them. They look horrible. I want to customize my reel. I want it to look cool. But I like the stock handle because it's carbon fiber. It's awesome, right? And yep, look, not glued. You just pull it right off. No problem. Like, man, it would look cool with red ones. No, wait a minute. It's going to look cool with purple ones, because the PW 100, if you guys haven't seen it yet, they make a purple spool that fits that reel. So you're going to want to get that purple spool. You'll want to go on Aliexpress and just like these I got off. These are on eBay, and these are also on Aliexpress. And I recommend just get on there and find the exact set you want. Just search, you know, Baitcasting EVA foam handle or something like that, and usually all these pop up. But so that quick, and I don't have the other one. Here it is right here. That quick, just by slipping them around, you've got purple ones on there. You could order that purple spool, and you've got a customized PW 100 for, I think these are probably going to be 10 to 12 bucks, and then you got a spare. They usually come on either, where'd that? On I think that's 95 millimeter or 85 millimeters. I think what you can get those on with that. Or you could just switch out the whole handle. Like if you said, if you want to do it my way, do away with that one. But this is a good handle right off the bat, and just switching those, put these knobs up somewhere, put them back on if you go to get rid of it, or just sell it like that with these laying in the box. So anyway, I thought that's pretty cool. You know, it doesn't take any major tools or anything really. As you see, I'm using a penny for most of these. It's got the straight screwdriver head. This thing was horrible. This thing, they just pop on. They're plastic. And that's one thing I guess I should have noted if you guys didn't see that. These on the PW, The PW are also plastic, but they're fine, and they got bearings, I believe, because they work. They feel pretty good, and you can unscrew those if you had to. This horrible thing that I bought, but saving grace was these knobs. You know, the EVA slipped right off, went right onto this handle, and I want to say I gave $8 for the handle with the black foam, like just like what comes on the. I don't even know what I did. Oh, I put them on this. But so like $8 and then $5 for that. So yes, I have 12 or 14 bucks in that. But right there is a handle that looks real cool. If it was any name brand, you were looking at Hedgehog Studio anywhere else like that for it, it's probably going to cost you 85 to 95 bucks, if not more. And that is, I believe, 90 millimeters. But if you wanted these green with this guy, I think he was $11 or $12, and you don't like these little red ones, you could slap those green ones, will fit right on there, and you could have more of a power cranking ones. And this isn't the only styles they make. Like, there is a bunch on Aliexpress. I'm not going to buy like one just to try them out. I don't really need a bunch. I actually wanted this one. I was thinking I would single lifestyle it and put with the a carbon fiber handle, put that on maybe the Corrado DC Corrado, or possibly use the stock handle on that DC Corrado because it's that green with the drag star, and then with this green would kind of be cool. But I don't really want to cut up the stock handle. Maybe if I could find the stock one cheap enough and have a backup, and then I might do that. But anyway, I think it looks cool on this. If you guys remember, I bought these two combos, $45 rod and reel combo. So I've got two of these reels, two of the 6'9", I want to say, or 10 medium heavy rods, 90 bucks. That is awesome. These are good reels. They're graphite frame. They're not going to last as long as the Corrados and that kind of stuff. But they're the same, I believe, exact frame as the Casitas or the Casitas MGL, the Canon, and all those are on the same exact platform, I believe. And I do like the Shimano's. Another reason, if you guys are wondering, why is this guy switched to Shimano's? This lever right here and just the way they palm once I started using them, but from the MGL, because if you notice my rods, I'm kind of all about the same thing, getting a consistent feel, but they have a higher clutch bar, it seems, than the other ones, and it's consistent from that little bitty Aldebaran to the MGL to these cheaper Chaos to the even that Corrado. Even though they're designed a little differently, they're still like a higher up, and I like that. So that's just one of the reasons. There's multiple reasons. So I'm going to end this video. Hope you guys. This is actually a cool looking reel. Kind of makes me want to get the Casitas MGL. If you guys watch the reel test, that guy did the shootout with that reel. That reel can freaking cast. I have no idea how well these will cast. They should be good. But I believe maybe with this one, I'll have to check it. I don't know if you can get shallow spools through Aliexpress. That's another thing I look for. I see how many parts and pieces, whether it be a spool or different things that you can get cheaply for reels, before I've been really going to buy them, because I'm kind of down to where I don't need any more reels. I've got all the Shimano's I need. I've got all the rods I need. It's just kind of a fine-tuning. If there's certain ones I don't like, I'll probably get rid of them. I got that little Viking age reel that feels good, looks good. Hopefully it casts well and holds up, but it may end up being a turd once I get it out there and get it throwing some bait, some resistance, and catch some fish on it. It may turn to junk. Who knows? We got to wait and see. That's why another thing with all this stuff, I haven't really started giving. If somebody's asking, I'll post the links to it, but until I try it, I don't want to just go, hey, get this because it's awesome, and then you guys are like, that thing's junk. I'm like, well, yeah, I hadn't tried it yet. So these aren't any reviews on anything. This is just showing you what I get and give you ideas on customizing your reels. You may not call it customizing, but it is. It's kind of like, just your car. You go buy a hot rod card, and first thing you do is you switch out tires and wheels, kind of make it your own. It's kind of what doing the handles on these reels is to me. What do you guys think? You guys know I want to cut that handle off, but I'm tempted to just try to go back to double handles. Tell me what you guys think about that too. I know a lot of guys are like, yeah, it looks kind of cool, but it ain't for me. I just like it, but I don't know. Part of me is like, just leave your big reels alone, dummy. Use a little single lifestyle for those little ultra finesse BFS, crappie rod and reel combos and stuff like that, and leave these bigger ones on, double handles or whatever. But I don't know. We'll see. How's it going? JP, it's going. Whoa, look at that. Nice, good overview of them all. Thanks, Charlie. Lou Her. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching also, by the way, and commenting. Whether you're watching this right now live or you're watching it later on, I do appreciate it. Help share the channel. Help share Average Joe's Fishing Club. That's kind of my home Facebook place I go to now. I was on tackle porn. That didn't work out too good for me because you see I'm kind of a cheapskate, and those guys are all about spending money and flashing their high dollar stuff. But I don't mind flashing my stuff whether it's high dollar or not. That didn't sound right. But anyway, I also am on Bass Assassins. Those guys can catch a monster fish. Average Joe's are just that. Average Joe's Fishing Club. Guys may be in small tournament fishermen, just average everyday fishermen is why I like that one more than any of the others I've been on so far. Bass Assassin would definitely be next. And the only reason not Bass Assassin, there's just so many people on Bass Assassin right now. Like I look, but you can't keep track of everything going on that place. Average Joe's is still small enough right now that you kind of know the people that are posting and that kind of stuff. It's more of it's just like that, fishing, family fun, that kind of thing. And kind of like Bass and Bonsai, I'm here. I'm not a professional. I never will be. I don't want to fish tournaments. I've fished a couple with Emily. We got our butts handed to us. That's not the reason why I don't want to fish them. It's kind of fun, but the whole fishing faster and trying to catch, like, oh my God, oh my God. I like to just get out there and have fun with what I'm doing. I like to do me. You guys heard that? I'm out there doing me. I'm having fun, trying out my new stuff. I got my new hot rod. I'm going to get it out there and see if it'll burn some rubber, that kind of thing. I don't care if it's going to outrun, Tom's car over here, or Greg just put a Hemi in his, and we don't really care. We're out there doing our own thing, and that's why I just get out there and do my own thing. Now, I'm trying to share it with you guys and sharing it with the world, but you guys are stingy. You guys refuse to share this channel. But anyway, seriously, get out of here. Go Bass and Bonsai. Pick yourself up some nice wheels for your new ride. Hopefully you got some new rides coming up this year. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm out. It's getting hot in here. Whoa! Somebody hit the camera. Alright, what are we doing? We're done. Is this thing off? No, it's not off, but you guys know how I am. A penny saved is a penny earned. Anybody see what year that is? Oh boy, my eyesight's really bad. I got on my glasses. I still can't tell you what that is. Not a wheat penny, we know that much. Oh well, who cares? I'm gone.